Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a magical week so far, and if you're new here, then thank you so much for joining. Today's video, I am finally restarting my Disney collection series, and the first video in it of the year so far is my Disney clothing, which was actually a suggestion by one of my viewers called Josh, so thank you very much for the idea, Josh, because I had never even thought of it before, and I've written it all down in my YouTube book, which is here, my Beauty and the Beast VHS one from Shop Disney. And there's actually more than 20 things here, and I've thrown in a couple of Disney accessories at the end just to round the video out. So without further ado, we will just jump straight on in. So just like normal, I'm just going to break it into little sections. So I've got like standard stuff from random places, then I've got some Primark stuff, Disneyland Paris, and then the accessories at the end. So first up, underwear. This is from Disneyland Paris. This is all you really need to see. Just says Mickey Mouse and it's red. I have this t-shirt which is from Redbubble a long time ago, and it's just a plain blue t-shirt and it says "A dream is a wish your heart makes" on it. I really like this t-shirt. It's really big, it's baggy, and I've had it since 2016, so I've had it a long time. I then have this Star Wars t-shirt, which is quite trippy actually. So you got Darth Vader and then Stormtroopers either side. And I got this in Sports Direct of all places. If you're in the UK, you will know exactly what that is. I then have this Disney Vans Mickey top. It says California native up here. And then all down the sleeve, you have lots of different Mickeys. It's the same style of Mickey, I think. No, it's not. No, they look a little bit different. The one on the top's got red shoes on. I've only just noticed that. I've had this for years. And then you've just got the Disney Vans logo. Right, it looks incredibly fluffy, by the way, in this, doesn't it? I need a lint roller, I think. Then my last Disney clothing purchase was this Mickey Mouse top from Gap that my mum got me, with lots of different Mickeys all over it from like through the years. Really, really cute. The next few things I think were actually gifted. So there's this Mickey one here. It's kind of like put Mickey together, and Mickey really liked this in Paris actually, because he was kind of like, oh, I need to it's like a puzzle. So that was really cute. And this one was also a present. It's a little bit sort of fading now, but it's still really comfy. I've had it for a few years now. And all they say, those last few t-shirts, is just the Disney logo up here, so there's no real of where they came from. And then this one, I think this is a Primark top, this one. Let me just have a little look. It is, which means it's really old, because it's been forever since they've done t-shirts in Primark. So it says Mickey #1 Paris, which I thought was just amazing, because obviously I go to Paris quite a lot. And then on the back it says Mickey 28, which was obviously the year he was born. Shrunk a little bit, still fits, but that was that one. I should probably say that I won't really be able to give prices or anything of where anything's really from, because a lot of it won't be available anymore. I've had these things a few years now, so it's more just a general to see what Disney clothing has been around in the past. So next up we go on to Primark. Now the first two items are jumpers, and I cannot remember the last time Primark brought out Disney jumpers for men. I have tried on the ladies ones before, but the fit's just all wrong on me. It just doesn't look right. So you've got Mickey in little glasses and a little jazzy bow tie. There we go. It's quite faded now, I won't lie, it is faded and it has shrunk a little bit, but I still keep it just in case. The next one I think is my favourite one of the two, and it's just a blue but covered in Mickey heads. Very plain and simple. The next couple of things are t-shirts that I actually sleep in. So this one here is one of the last things that Primark brought out for men. And the Mickey is actually embroidered, and so is the mouse part here. So that's all embroidered, and then you've got the Mickey silhouette as the eye. Sizing was completely all wrong on this. This was a large and it's like a XXL on me. Sorry for the brightness there. And the next item is actually from a two-part set. like a loungewear set, but the bottoms are just like a plain, really dark grey, and it's just Goofy. Very basic, very plain, but I had to buy it just because it had Goofy on it. I won't show you the bottoms because, as I say, they are just plain. And these bottoms are actually Mickey. They might still be in Primark, so I'm not sure. They were £7 when they come out, which I thought was really good, and they are just cuffed on the bottom. Really, really comfy fabric, and they've got loads of different Mickey heads all over them. Really, really comfortable, these, obviously just for lounging around in the house. I seem to be flying through this, which is really strange for me because normally I tend to ramble on a lot. So next up we have the Disneyland Paris t-shirts. Now basically I just wear all of these to sleep in and lounge around in. Some of them, actually flicking through this pile, are quite faded. So first up is the one I'm actually using to sleep in at the moment, is the Disneyland Paris 25 one. I really like this. It maybe seems childlike, but I promise it's not for children at all. So you've got Goofy, Minnie and Mickey there, and it just says Disneyland Paris 25. And it also says it up here. It's also an XXL, which it is not, by the way, because it's maybe fits like a large, so definitely off on the sizing on that one. I then have this one from 2016, Disneyland Paris 2016 on it. And then just down here, it's got some attractions on it. As you can tell, it's really faded. You've got the Eiffel Tower from the studios, Space Mountain, the castle, and Phantom Manor. And it says Walt Disney Studios Park and Disneyland Park, and it also says the happiest place on earth. Right there. Oh, featuring those attractions. That's quite cool, actually. Next up is another t-shirt that's really quite an old one, as you'll be able to tell from the pattern on it. It was this older style of Disneyland Paris. They've now brought out a couple of different... They always bring out like a... Let me get my words right here. So they always bring out Disneyland Paris themed things, like where like a design stays around for a while, and this was the design from a few years ago. And as you can tell, wow, this is really well worn. Disneyland Paris, and you've just got Mickey and Pluto, and then the Eiffel Tower and the Panamagique balloon from the lake at the top of the Disney Village. The next one is a part of a set, and it says, "Keep cool, don't mess with this duck," and it's Donald on it, and it's a long sleeve top. The bottoms were blue covered in Donalds, but they actually had to go in the bin because it started to rip. Nice long sleeve top for those cold winter days when you just want to stay inside and don't want to leave the house. So that was that, as I say, part of a set. The set was €35, if you're interested. The next top, ooh, I might have seen this on my last trip, might still be available. It says, "Never grow up, go to Disneyland Paris," and it's got Peter Pan on it, and it's just plain on the back. And this was $25.99, might still be available now if you're going soon, but don't quote me on that. The final t-shirt I've kept to the end because I know for a fact that they still have it, because this design is all the rage. This was, I think, €25.99, just like the last one. I got an XXL. Please check the size in, because as I say, it's a little bit off in France. Just double check. Try them on, just whip it over the top of a t-shirt in the shop, especially if you know you're going to wear them to lounge around in or something and you want a baggier style. I always tend to go for the biggest that they have, and it tends to be XXL. So anyways, this one is embroidered. The Disneyland Paris part is embroidered, as is the Mickey, and as is Walt's signature. You have Space Mountain, Disneyland Park, 1992. The Walt Disney Studio Park, it opened in 2002, and then the Hollywood Tower Hotel. And then it just has the quote, "I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse." And then Walt Disney's quote along the bottom there. Again, €25.99, and they had it pretty much in most of the big shops. I think I got this in World of Disney, actually. So I said that we were going on to accessories, but I actually have two final things to show you before those. First up, this pair of Mickey socks. So they have 28s all over them, and Mickey looking incredibly happy. These were from Shop Disney. The other sock is, of course, just the same. And then I also got the dressing gown to match, which will have been in my December Disney haul, I think. It's really big and grey and it's just amazing. It's got a Mickey head with 28 on it. This feels like towel material, this Mickey head. On the back of it, we have this gold Mickey head. The dressing gown also has a hood. It says Mickey Mouse all on the inside. The attention to detail, by the way, is just absolutely incredible with this. On the pocket, you have the original Mickey Mouse, 1928. On the bottom of the dressing gown, or robe, however you say it, you have this little thing right here with some information. And there's one other thing. Where is it? I think it's on a sleeve. Aha! It just says 90 Years of Magic, and that's on the left sleeve. This was, I paid $22.50 full price, £30, but it was from Shop Disney and I was needing a new dressing gown, so I just got it. Now the accessories. So I have a pair of Mickey Vans. Did have the Buzz ones, I actually sold them on. I had only worn them a couple of times and I didn't really wear them, so I just got rid of them. I decided not to keep them just for the sake of it, but I wear these all the time and they are super comfy. You can tell that they're quite well worn now, but I'd love to get another pair of Disney Vans at some point as well in the future. Love these. And then I own two backpacks. So the first one is my Buzz one. I really like this one. So as you can see, it says Disney Pixar Vans and you've just got Buzz Lightyear all over it on a black background, is it? On a black background. It's got a front pocket in here. Let's have a look. Just take out my bus timetable. So inside the front pocket you have this little section here. You might not be able to see very well. So you've got this pocket here and then inside there's a little section where you can pop some pens. And then there's another little zip section in here as well. So lots of definite security. And then obviously the main section is just the big main section of the bag. And then the final one is my favourite backpack and it's my Donald Duck one. Now I like this one more because it's not completely full of the pattern. It breaks it up with the pocket being black and blue as well. It's got the same feature inside here where you've got the place for the pencils and then the other zip section, which obviously just makes things nice and secure. If you wanted to put something in the zip compartment, inside the zip compartment, nobody would be able to get into that with you knowing really. I will say one thing, that if you get one of the bags, they do seem quite thin, but even in the rain's not actually got through them, and I've worn these both in the parks a few times now and the rain doesn't get through them. It might seem like it might, but it hasn't with me, so I do recommend them. They are expensive. They're normally £40 when they come out on release, but I've only ever paid for them in the sale, so I think I paid £28 for one and maybe half price for that one. I've never paid full price. I couldn't really justify £40 on a backpack. And if you're interested, Shop Disney actually have a few new backpacks on their website right now. They have one that I am planning to get, which is like a Mickey and Friends one on a grey background, and then there's the new Oh My Disney Princey range. It's full of princes all over it. It's a crazy bright pattern. But yep, that is everything in my Disney clothing and accessories video. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed checking out all of my Disney clothing and a few accessories that I threw in at the end. If you enjoyed it, then please give it a big thumbs up for me. Comment down below some of your own favourite Disney clothing and accessories, of course. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button to see more of this face. I've been Disney Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you real soon. Bye for now.